England and baseball compounded the misery at home on Pakistan as they won the Multan test by an innings and 47 runs. Looking to overhaul England's lead, the hosts could only muster up 220 for 9 in the second innings, with Abrar Nahmad not able to bat on day 5. Since 2022, Pakistan are only the team to not have won a test match at home, losing 7 out of the 11 matches. After the humiliating Bangladesh series loss, the England one was where Pakistan players had to really step up and show that they can turn things around. There were surely signs of this in the first innings when they piled on 556 runs, with centuries from Abdullah Shafiq, captain Shan Masood and Agha Salman. However, the constant flop shows from main stars Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan continued with the bat, and the Pakistan bowlers seemed to be completely devoid of any ideas or motivation. Root and Brook would pummel them into submission on day 3 and 4, and the hosts were completely clueless on how to respond. Joe Root celebrated his record-breaking day with a resolute 35th century as England cruised to 492-3 on day 3 of the first cricket test against Pakistan on Wednesday. Root overtook Alastair Cook as England's top run scorer in tests to make an unbeaten 176, and his teammate Harry Brook compiled a spectacular 141 not out of 173 balls on a placid pitch of Multan Cricket Stadium. The two have combined for a 243-run partnership, hitting 24 boundaries between them, and made Pakistan bowlers toil hard on a benign wicket which hasn't deteriorated over the last 3 days. Apart from Saud Shakil, who bowled just 2 overs and conceded 14, every other Pakistan bowler went above 100. While the coaching system may have changed, there seems to be no new mantra that is being brought in by Jason Gillespie. It is back to the drawing board once again, but it seems like this result will bring in more scrutiny. From the unthinkable to the inevitable. Pakistan became the first team in Test history to lose by an innings, having scored 500 in their first attempt, as England wrapped up victory inside the morning session on day 5 at Multan. Jack Leach finished with 4 wickets, a century stand between Salman Agha and Amma Jamal not enough to save Pakistan from an unwanted record. Their fate had been effectively sealed when they slumped to 82 for 6 in blameless conditions on the 4th afternoon, any sense of fight crushed beneath the weight of England's 823 for 7 declared. Salman and Jamal did their best to salvage some pride, putting on 109 for the 7th wicket, but Pakistan was so far adrift, despite posting an imposing 556 in the first innings, that it was not enough to make England's batters put on their pads again. Defeat extended a horror run for Pakistan under the captaincy of Shan Masood to 6 in a row, and twisted the knife into an abysmal home record that has seen them winless since February 2021. With Pakistan a man down in the absence of the hospitalized Abrar Nahmad, England only had to remain patient and wait for an opening. Leach provided it with his 4th ball. After Ollie Pope had opted to bowl pace for much of the first hour, Salman trapped LBW by one that would have gone on to hit leg stump. 2 wickets in the space of 4 balls then completed the victory, only England's second by an innings in Asia. It was set up by a record-breaking performance with the bat, Harry Brook's 100 and 262 from Joe Root helping England to post the 4th highest total in tests. And while the pitch continued to play pretty well even into the 5th day, with just the occasional assistance from the widening cracks, Pakistan's initial collapse in the face of a 267-run deficit left the outcome a formality. Resuming on 152 for 6, there was more gutsy resistance from Salman and Jamal. Memories of Salman's first innings 100, when he skipped along close to a runner ball as Pakistan's total mounted, had been eroded by the match situation, but he showed an ability to apply himself in more straitened circumstances, a tickled boundary of Gus Atkinson taking him to 50 for the second time in the match. At the other end, Jamal found himself in the crosshairs of Bryden Carr's short ball attack. A blow to the helmet required a visit from the physio and a concussion test, but he continued to front up, putting several bumpers away to the boundary on the way to a second test 50. Carrs kept coming, with a gloved pull flying over the head of Jamie Smith, before Pope put down what should have been a regulation catch after Jamal top-edged to square leg. In between, Leach had provided the breakthrough when he beat Salman's inside edge, the dismissal confirmed on review. Shaheen Afridi was in no mood to hang around, flat batting his 3rd ball, from Carrs, down the ground. But Leach clung on to a sharp return chance and then Naseem Shah walked past one to be stumped, as England closed out one of their most remarkable wins, not just of the baseball era, but of all time.